welcome back to Yarn by the Glass. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make the back to school hat. This is just a really quick crochet hat that's in a very basic ribbed pattern. So you can use any kind of yarn. I'm actually going to be using some of my scrap yarn to make some of this project. And then at the end, I will show you how to make one of these little pom-poms that will fit snugly on the hat as well. All right, so for this project, we are going to be needing whatever. So for this project, we're going to be using any kind of worsted weight yarn that would be appropriate for your school colors. The crochet hook eye, or the 5.5 millimeter, a pair of scissors, and a tapestry needle. All right, so once you have found the end of your first color, or the dominant color that you're going to be using, we're going to be making a slip knot. All right, and then we're going to grab our hook, insert it. All right, and then for this project, we are going to be chaining 48. All right, so once we have that, we are going to, so you're going to wrap the yarn around the hook. We're going to skip the first two, go into the third, get the yarn, pull through. We have the three on there. You're going to grab the yarn and you're going to pull through all three. Wrap the yarn around the hook, right into the next one. Grab the yarn, pull through. And you got your three. Grab the yarn, pull through all three. Right, all the way down to the end of the row. Okay, so once we've reached the end of our row, we're going to chain two, turn our work around, and then we're going to be doing half double crochets into the back loop only. So we won't be going into this space here. We're going to be going into the space here between the V. So we're going to be going into this space right here in the middle, between that V shape. All right, so again, into that middle space, into the back loops only. And it's going to be this way for the whole entire row, every row actually. And that's what's going to give us that ribbed effect that we see in the hat. All right, so once we've finished our fourth row, we are going to switch to our second color. And basically just going to grab it with the hook and pull it through the loop that's already on there. And then I'm going to cinch shut that first one. And tighten that up. Okay, and then I'm just going to chain two. I'm going to turn the work around, and I'm going to keep going with the same stitch, same pattern, but with the new color. So I'm going to go right into the middle, half double crochet through the back loops only. And then we'll just repeat that for 2 rows with the white, and then again 4 with the red. So once we're making our 7th smaller stripe, in my case it's white, we are only going to do half of the row. So instead of doing 2, we're just going to do half for right now. Sorry if you've gotten a little ahead, just rip out that last row. All right, so here we go, our 7th, and we've only done the 1. So now what we're going to do is we are going to fold the whole thing in half, right? And then we're going to do our last row to join both together. So I'm just going to turn mine around. And For me, the easiest way to do this is to just pull my hook right out and then to go into the corner stitch of our very first row, that first chain that we did, and then to go back into that loop. All right, and then I'm actually going to pull the loop because it's not actually part of that previous row, and I'm going to pull it through like that into our other color A, and then I'm going to grab the yarn and I'm going to pull through just like a single crochet. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap the yarn around the hook, and I'm going to go through I'm going to go through both of these little parts right here and into the next one. All right. So you can see I'm in the whole thing, this whole thing, this whole thing. I'm going to pull through. I still have my 3 loops here. Grab the yarn and pull through those 3. And I'm going to do this for the whole entire row. And this is going to sort of stitch the first and the last rows together. And it will also allow us to end up at the very beginning of the row, where all of our color changing happens. Right. Now, once we've gotten to the end here, I have found it easier to make, your big loop, grab a bunch more of the yarn, cut, let's pull all of this through. We're just going, that was not my end. We're going to grab our tapestry needle. We're going to put our yarn in there. Now, essentially what we're going to be doing is cinching this shut here. All right, so all of this stuff up at the top, this ugliness, does not matter because it's all going to fit like this and hang out. And then we're either going to put our pom-pom up here and kind of turn this into part of the pom-pom if you would like, or you can eventually turn the whole thing inside out so that this part sits at the top. Either way, we are going to just loosely put our needle in and out of these ends here, literally like through one side, out the other. You don't want to do it too awful close together because then it won't cinch very well. So I go like one piece in every other row or so. The whole way around. Making sure to stay even where you're going in. So I'm going just underneath the top part here. It's like the second to last stitch that you would do in each row. All right, I'm gonna just tighten that up as much as you can. And then we're going to go in once more and then straight through to the other side. So you're looking at it like this, straight through to the other side. All right, and then from the side to the side, in and then out. That's kind of our last stitch. All right. And now I'm just going to make this a little bit smaller. Okay. And so now if you fold it inside out, mine has these little guys on the outside, but that's easy to clean up if you wanted to leave it as is. Make sure they're all on the inside. And you just weave in like normal. Then you would just fold in like that, and then, you know, here's your hat. But if you would like to stick around, for the pom-pom part, we can do that. All right, so there's a bunch of different ways that you can make pom-poms. This is just how I do it, so that's how I'm going to be showing you guys in this video. So what I do is I grab a whole bunch of yarn, and I'm just going to wrap it around my 3 fingers here, and I'm going to leave some space between my fingers. All right, one, to keep the pom-pom a little bit bigger, but also because I'm going to have to tie it together, and it's just easier to do that if there's already space in there. And I had this stuff, which I will also add in. And I'm going to grab my other color, and I'm going to do the same thing. You can add as much or as little as you would like. I think it looks a bit better when you have a lot of yarn. All right. Oh, that guy out. All right, and so now this is a little piece that I had from the beginning that kind of just hung out. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap it around to the other side, and then I'm going to stick it in between my fingers. And I'm going to cinch it as best I can and tie it. All right. And then I'm just going to take my scissors and I'm going to go up the center of both sides and just clip away. And just be careful not to clip that middle part. That's actually going to be your knot. All right, so this is what my pom-pom looks like. There's my end there. All right, and then they're not going to be perfect right as you cut. So it takes, you know, a little grooming to get them nice and round. Just fluffing to try to catch any more of these little pieces here. It didn't get cut originally. All right, so you can see mine's kind of uneven, so now I'm just going to go through and I'm going to cut anything that kind of stands out with the hopes of making it look a bit round. Once I have that done, I'm going to take that tail end again and I'm going to insert that into my tapestry needle. I'm going to insert, not in the center, kind of off center. And I'm going to bring that in. And then I think it's easier to just pull it back inside out. So we've got this hot mess going on. And then bring it over, kind of find something to anchor it to, kind of on the other side of the hat. And you can see among the chaos is where my string is. And I'm just going to make another knot. I think it's also easy to tie it to one of these loose ends that's fixed to the hat. So you know if the pom-pom does manage to get away, it's not completely gone. All right, that is a mess I will take care of later. But that is the gist of it. Oh, there's more. I'm going to keep grooming my pom. Oh, okay, that works good. So that it looks the way it's supposed to. But that's it, guys. Thanks again for watching. I really do appreciate all your support, and I hope you guys like the hats that you came up with your own special little school colors. If you enjoyed watching this video, please give it a like and subscribe if you would like to see more videos like this. You'll get notifications when new videos come out, so you can keep track of things like that. You can also follow me on social media. I am on most of them at Yarn by the Glass, and you can see little sneak peeks, upcoming videos, just a couple extra things here and there, and also get notifications when new videos come out. We'll see you guys next time.